Hello, my Alpha brothers and sisters. My name is Sean O'Dowd, and I am a member of our Mother Sorrow's Catholic Church in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Our pastor is Father Mark Begley, and he was very instrumental in bringing Alpha to our faith community in Johnstown. I wanted to share a story with you of what we were doing in Johnstown and how we're using Alpha as an outreach tool to bring and build up the body of Jesus Christ in our area. This past fall, we've had four churches, four faith communities that participated in the Alpha program. We had our Mother of Sorrows Catholic Church, St. Benedict's Catholic Church, Mount Calvary Lutheran Church, and Life Church in Wimber, which is just a small town in close proximity to Johnstown. And it was such a wonderful experience to bring all those faith formations, all those denominations together to worship one thing, one person, and that is Jesus Christ. It was such an experience in my faith journey that it was wonderful to see all these faith communities come together and worship Jesus Christ. And the neat thing about Alpha is it forces people to come together. So as you know, during the 12-week Alpha session, that there's two times in which we come together. So one is the weekend away, and the other one is the night of healing. And I want to share with you a story about the night of healing that had a powerful impact on my faith. And it was such a neat experience because we had 160 people from those four faith communities come together to worship Jesus Christ. But during the faith community, during the night of healing, it was really a beautiful experience in which we had prayer ministers set up around the entire church. And then the host and helpers would usher people to these locations to receive prayer so they could receive prayer for healing. And after we had spent a majority of the night praying for people, I had one person come to me that was ushering people to my prayer ministry group. And he said, I'm going to try this to receive prayer. I want to receive prayer. He said, I've been dealing with this irritable bowel syndrome for many years, and I just want to receive prayer. And I said, I am so glad that you're here. I mean, I've known this guy for several years, and he is a wonderful disciple for Jesus Christ. I mean, you talk about just getting involved whenever and anytime that he can. So he was involved for Alpha for many years. He is involved with Curcio. He does a prison ministry, and he's also a member of parish council. So the guy is really heavily involved with his spiritual life. But he never received prayer. He never really invited the Holy Spirit into that disease that he's battling with the irritable bowel. So he came to me, and he sat down, and he didn't have a real open position, I would call. He was arms folded, legs crossed, really wasn't having a comfortable and open position that to allow the Holy Spirit to come in. So I just said, if you just want to just relax and just be open and let the Holy Spirit do his thing, let the prayer team work, allowing the Holy Spirit to come through them in order to lift you up. And so I just said, just to have and assume an open position, feet on the floor, and just be open with your palms raised up. After I received his permission to put my hands on him, then we started with a prayer, and we just invited the Holy Spirit into that discomfort, into the irritable bowel syndrome that he's been battling with. And then after the prayer session was done, I just said, I'll put your name in my family's prayer bowl. And I did this with all the supplicants, and I just put their name in my prayer bowl, and me and my wife and my 6 children, before we go to bed every night, and we say our prayers, and we just put our hands over this prayer bowl and pray for everybody that we have in that prayer bowl. And I didn't think anything of it. Then 2 weeks had passed, and I was exercising at a local fitness center, and this gentleman came up to me with the irritable bowel syndrome, and he said, I'm really skeptical about prayer and healing through the Holy Spirit. He said, this is the first time that I ever, received prayer. Because whenever something like this happens, I usually go to my doctor, or go to the surgeon, or go to the pharmacist and get my medication to sort of calm things down. But he said to me, after I had prayed over him, that he didn't have any more pain. After 4 years of dealing with this irritable bowel, that he didn't have any more pain. I said, that is so wonderful, and I'm so glad that it worked for you. And I said, but it's not me. It's the Holy Spirit that's working through me, that's working through the prayer ministry team, that's coming into your life, that's coming into that irritable bowel, that's healing you, that's taking away that pain and that discomfort. And I thought, what a wonderful experience, what a wonderful testimony to the power of the Holy Spirit coming into a person's life and lifting them up, letting them know that they are loved, that they are cared for, and that it's important to Jesus that they are better, so they can become the disciple of Christ and become the people that God created him to be. So I guess I have a question for you. If the Holy Spirit wants to come into your life, will you let him? I wanted to thank you for watching this Alpha video. God bless all of you. And until next time, peace.